Welcome back, guys, to the Arsenal Transfer News Show. Brighton have hijacked the deal for Mohammed Kudas. Of course, Arsenal, Chelsea, both heavily linked with the player. But it's Brighton who are looking like they can get the deal done. 40 million deal agreed. Personal terms still not there at the moment. We're going to go through that now. Smash that button, sub channel if you are new on the road to 6K subscribers. And let's get into the Arsenal News Show today. Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal Transfer News Show.
Declan Rice has officially signed for Arsenal.
Players in before the start of the season for if this deal gets done before the start. So, guys, according to Fabrizio Romano, he did give us an update about Mohammed Kudas. We're going to go through this today. He's actually David Ornstein. But yes, we're going to go through this, guys. So Brighton and Ajax have an agreement in place with Mohammed Kudas. A deal between clubs is advanced since July. Always been waiting for the player. Fees around 40 million euros, as David Ornstein reported. It depends on the player now, waiting to agree on personal terms. Wow. Who would have thought this, guys? I only thought it was going to be between Chelsea and Arsenal, but now Brighton have officially put in a bid, agreed. Ajax have accepted it. All that's left to do now is for Mohammed Kudas to agree the move to Brighton. Those who want to go to Brighton, we'll have to wait and find out, guys. But what's your guys' thoughts on this? Because for me, this is a massive blow in terms of Arsenal. Because I really wanted this player. As you guys know, I think most Arsenal fans really wanted this player. And I thought this guy should be one of our main priorities. Because this guy's fantastic, guys. And although we don't watch Eredivisie, and unless you're Dutch or if you actually watch Eredivisie, then let me know. But what I've seen is this guy in the World Cup, superb. Playing in the odd Champions League games as well. He looked really, really good. And he can play very versatile, extremely quick, very skillful, amazing first touch. He's got literally everything that we need, to be honest. We can play him as a right winger, back up to Saka. We can play him as centre forward, attacking midfielder, same position. We can play him where Havertz is playing as well, for only 40 million as well. What's a bargain for this player? And Brighton, if he agrees personal terms, they've got a really good player on their hands. And this is what I was writing about the most, guys, is, he would have, if Arsenal, and this is what Arsenal need to do now, because although I don't think the deal's fully over yet, yes, Brighton have agreed the 40 million fee, but if Arsenal truly wanted to go and get someone like this player, which I think we should, and I think everyone agrees that we should, we have to go in now and up the fee, give Ajax a bit more money, match Brighton's fee, because personal terms to join Arsenal would be no issue. If he was Kudas, he would, and this is, and Kudas apparently agreed to personal terms before with Arsenal, right? He would 100% choose Arsenal over Chelsea, and Brighton. No disrespect to Brighton, but he would happily choose Arsenal over both them clubs. Yes, money talks, guys. I get that. And yes, Brighton are the only club out of both Arsenal and Chelsea to actually put in an offer, apparently, and actually have their fee accepted. And now all that's left of Brighton, the deal's 50% done. Now, Kudas has to agree personal terms. And then that's a done deal. He's going to join Brighton. So Arsenal, they still have a slight chance. And so does Chelsea, if they want to go in for the playoff. But I believe we have a slight chance. Do I think we're going to go in and match Brighton's fee? No, I don't. I don't. I think this is where it's. I think this is where this Kudas situation ends with Arsenal. I really do, and I don't want it to end. I'm sure you guys don't either. I'm sure you guys think we should go in for the player. 100% agree. I think we've got to go in for this player, but I don't see it happening. Do you really think after we're about to spend another 30 million on David Raya, we're focusing on more on that, aren't we? For the first. And we're get us at my other video, guys, but that deal should be done in the next 48 hours. And it's not even like we're putting any bid for Mohammed Kudas. We're just targeting the player. It's not good enough, is it, guys? And it's a shame, man, because honestly, I thought this guy was going to come into Arsenal. I'm sure we was all big fans of the player, of this player. And it's a shame that we're going to lose out on him just like this. And to Brighton as well, no disrespect, but 40 million is a bargain for this player. It's an absolute bargain for this player. And yes, people say, but you don't watch Eredivisie. In the day, right, I have watched this guy enough. This guy can play 4 different positions. And what I've seen this guy, especially in the World Cup, that's why I saw him the most, obviously, playing for his country, Ghana. And he was superb. Really impressed me in the World Cup. In Champions League, he's playing centre forward as well. So, I genuinely thought this guy could be perfect for Arsenal, and we're gonna lose out on him to Brighton. So yeah, guys, is there other targets available? Hopefully, hopefully there is, because I don't want this one to come and bite us in the come back to bite us, because we've lost out on such a talented player in Mohammed Kudas, and now Brighton have got a cracking player on their hands. Because they've just said, here you go, Brighton. Here you go, Ajax, 40 mil. Now all that's left to do is the players agree personal terms. Will the player agree personal terms with Brighton? Well, most likely, because they're in the Premier League, right? And I guess he wants to play Premier League football. But what I'm saying is that if a club like Chelsea, I don't think it's over just yet, until you obviously agrees personal terms, it's over. But if a club like Chelsea or Arsenal really wanted a player, they would go in. We would go in and we would match their bids, or we would go for a much higher bid. And of course, he would prefer to come to Arsenal, either both them clubs. No disrespect to Brighton, but Chelsea are Chelsea, and we're bigger than Chelsea. And I'm sure we're in Champions League. He wants to play Champions League football. He'll want to come to Arsenal, right? So this is very disappointing, man. Look, as I said, I think this could easily come back to bite us. Or this guy could, because we don't know how he's. That's the only issue with this player. Like, we don't know. We've seen a lot of him, and he has done it on the big stage. He's done it in the World Cup. He's done it in the Champions League. Scored against Liverpool as well, if you guys remember. He looked really good in the Champions League for Ajax, right? We don't know if he's going to come into the Premier League and perform, though, do we? Of course we don't, because he's never had that Premier experience. But according to many reports, it's actually De Zerbi who was a massive part in attracting Kudas to Brighton. Of course, De Zerbi's a very good manager. Don't get it twisted, I think De Zerbi's a class manager. What he's done with Brighton is amazing. So he's been a big part of attracting players. But you can say on the flip side, you could say many players go to Arsenal because apparently Mikel Arteta, Arteta does attract them as well. Declan Rice, Timber as well. Timber chose Arsenal over Man United. Many of our players that we just signed chose Arsenal over Bayern Munich, clubs like that. According to reports, because of Mikel Arteta and because of this whole project and this whole phase and all that stuff. Whether you believe it or not is a whole different story. But at the end of the day, guys, right? Let's just hope that there's a little, glass of breath in this still, and we go in, just give Ajax more money than Brighton do. They'll accept it, and then they'll come to us. Simple as that. You know what I mean, guys? But do I really think we should have got this guy? 100%. Do I think we're going to go back in for a bid? Probably not. Probably not, to be honest, guys. I don't see it. I think this guy will end up. I do think he will accept personal terms. And I do think he'll end up at Brighton. Simple as that, guys. I do think he'll end up at Brighton. And Brighton, any Brighton fans watching, they've got a superb player on their hands. They really do. This is, for me, their perfect McAllister replacement. It really is, in my opinion. The perfect McAllister replacement is Mohammed Kudas. So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think we can get any? Do you think this is a blow for Arsenal? Do you think there's better players than Kudas out there? Of course there is, but let me know all your thoughts down below. Sorry, guys. Do you think Arsenal should go in and offer more money than Brighton? I think we should, personally. But let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Make sure you smash that button. Sub to the channel if you are new. We're on the road to 6K subscribers, so make sure you do give me a sub down below, and also subscribe to, as I said, subscribe to the channel. Follow all my social medias, link in the description, guys. And yeah, road 6K subscribers. Like target on this video. Let's at least smash 15 likes. Can be done, people. And of course, leave everything down below. It's just my opinion, guys. You don't have to agree with it. Leave your own opinions down below, of course. And yes, it is match day today as well. At the time I'm recording this, I will be at the game today at Wembley. I'm so excited. Man City, Arsenal, Community Shield. Let's hope you win. But yes, guys, until next time, take care, people. And I'll see you for another chance video very, very soon.